Hello, thank you so much for clicking this video. And if you click this video, I'm sure you lived in really dark times of your life. And I survived twice, and I just wanted you to know something. And I'm gonna talk about it in this video. So first of all, you're very brave. You clicked this video, you searched for a cue. You searched for a cure. You really tried everything trying to make yourself feel better, and you got here, and I'm so grateful and nice to meet you. But I'm sorry for how you're feeling. I really am. And I've been to a really dark years of my life because of my depression. The first one was 14, and the second one was when I was 24. And it was a suicidal depression. And both almost took my life. And so I don't take mental health as lightly. What you have is a disease, and it's a deadly disease. It's very dangerous to your brain, to your soul, and to your body. So never say, oh, it's just depression or you're weak or anything. What you're fighting with is a huge, huge enemy. It really is. What you're fighting with is a really, really huge enemy. And it's such a dark crowd. And it's hard as you're almost fighting with the whole weather. I know, it's like you're trying to change the sky's weather. That's how I feel like every time I got depression. And it's a huge, huge thing to combat with. And you're doing it alone. And you're doing it so well. I know it's hard. It feels like I'm just on a boat on the stormy sea. And I've been so knocked down over and over. And I'm still trying to survive. So I feel you. You may be able to step outside of your bed today. Congratulations. That's amazing. You should know it's like you're fighting with the weather. And I survived twice. But what I think I know is depression can come visit me anytime. And then it comes out of nowhere, and they don't let me know. I wrote a poem wishing that depression could text me. Hey, I'm a block away. Before it randomly comes to visit and ring my bell, right? And even if I say no, they just come. They just come to my home. They just come to my body. So that's how I only could describe depression. And it's hard. But I want you to tell you, as someone who still lives and who's still alive, is I'm so glad that I didn't end my life. I almost did many times. But when that wave hits, what I would do is something that I heard Elizabeth Gilbert talks about. She just goes to the floor and she just bow like really deeply, as if darkest wave would go in above you. You just bow to the floor, go as low as possible, try to wave, try to avoid the wave, because if you stand up there, the wave could hit you. So just stay on the ground really deeply and just let that go. And even if you cannot do it, you just stay in the bed and really just avoid the waves and get help. Medication didn't help very much because I didn't understand the cause of it. I didn't understand why I got depression. And it was actually ADHD. ADHD caused depression, but I didn't know at the time that I have ADHD. So I was taking other antidepressants that neurotypical people would take, but it didn't help me with anything. But now I have some dopamine and I'm medicated, so it helps me. It helps me combat depression. So please get some help. But medical help could help. And most likely when you go, they just diagnose you with clinical depression. But if you have ADHD, I would also go to ADHD specialized doctor, because I did, and it helped me so much more than any other time. I went there when I was 28, and it helped me so much better. I was able to handle the depression better than the time that when I was 14 and 24. So this is me just try to help as much as possible. I sometimes, when I have really dark times, I just watch movies, and I will just go to a faraway land where I don't know anybody, and I would just enjoy the time there, because most likely I couldn't move from the bed. So I learned to not to fight with the weather, or I would just let it be and just rest. Sometimes it's okay to take some rest, and don't blame yourself any longer. Just try not to think anything about it, and then when it comes with it, just okay. It's hard, it's a lonely journey, but I'm so glad that you're still here, and no one else ever tell you today. I just want to say that the world is a beautiful place with you in it. Your sensitivity, how you're feeling now, that you is making the world a beautiful place. I never want to be in the world where people don't feel the way that you do. I know it's awful how you're feeling, but there's people out there who don't feel anything about it, and we do. I did, and you're doing. And I think we make the world a little kinder place. So if no one ever told you today, the world is a beautiful place with you in it. And thank you for fighting for yourself and try to make yourself feel better. I hope you feel a little better today and tomorrow. And go under the sun if you could, or feel the light from the sunlight if you could, because you may not feel the effect immediately, but a fisherman told me that you might feel better tomorrow if you did today. So that's what I would do. Take care out there. Thank you so much for coming to visit. Thank you. Stay well.